In the beginning, before pain, fear, and regrets came into the world, there was perfection. It was a world untouched, a garden alive with beauty beyond imagination. And in that garden lived one soul, a perfect soul who had everything and enjoyed all. He had a job, to dress the garden and to keep it. He had dominion over all of creation, and he was a small god over the earth, but he lost it all. In the Garden of Eden, the air itself felt like peace, the rivers flowed like liquid crystal, and every tree was a masterpiece. There was no sickness, no sorrow, no death, only life in its purest form. It was from the dust of the ground that God formed the man, carefully, intentionally, and then God breathed into him the breath of life, and man became a living soul. His name was Adam. It means man. He was the father of all human creation. He represented everyone. His actions counted for all people in every generation. Adam had a purpose. He kept the garden and watched over all of creation, but something was missing. The man was alone, and God said, "It is not good for man to be alone." So while Adam slept, God created a woman. He took a bone from his side and molded it into a beautiful creature. She was to stand beside him, close to his heart, her name, Eve. Together, they lived without fear. They walked with God, not by faith, but face to face. They had everything and they enjoyed everything. They dressed the garden together and had dominion over all of creation. They had access to everything except one thing. In the center of the garden stood 2 trees. And God said, "You may eat freely, but from this one tree you must not eat. For in the day you eat of it you shall surely die." But Eve would always stand by the forbidden tree and stare. She looked at the fruits of the tree, wondering what it was all about. Then came a voice, not from heaven, but from the deceiver. It was the devil speaking through a serpent, cunning, cruelly patient and dangerous. Did God really say you must not eat? It was a simple question, but a dangerous seed, a subtle attack on God's integrity. We may eat everything, but not this one. "When we eat of this, we shall surely die," she answered. "You will certainly not die," the serpent assured her. "You will become like God. You will see all that he sees. You will know all that he knows." And suddenly the forbidden became irresistible. The fruits looked good, pleasant, powerful. Ambition beclouded reasoning. How pleasant it would be to see like God and to know like God. Obedience felt like restriction, and then desire took over. Eve took the fruit, and she ate it. Then she gave it to Adam. Without question and without hesitation, he took it, and he ate it. And in that moment, everything changed. Their eyes were truly opened, but not to power, to shame. They became conscious of good and evil, so they became answerable for all their actions. Their innocence was gone. The nature of sin was born in them, and death was set in motion. For the first time, they were afraid. They were also very ashamed, so they hid. "Adam, where are you?" God asked. "I was so afraid, and I was ashamed because I was naked, so I hid." And then the blame game began. No one was willing to take responsibility. Instead, they gave excuses. Then came the consequences. The curse, pain, struggle, eternal separation. But the greatest loss of all was not the garden. It was God's presence. It was the communion, the fellowship with divinity. And so they were sent out of the garden, delivered to a life of toiling. The gates closed behind them forever. But even then, when all hope seemed lost, God showed mercy. He made a promise that one day everything lost would be restored. The seed of the woman would bruise the head of the serpent. The serpent would fight back, but it would lose out in the end. This is the story, not only of the fall of man, but also the beginning of redemption. Thank you for watching. I hope you have both enjoyed and learned lessons from this video. It was written and produced by David Ayo. Please like, comment on, and share the video. Also, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button so that you will receive more videos like this one. See you in the next video.